moving on, another Japanese investment in Indonesia is port projects. So can you tell us more about why is Japanese interested to build ports in Indonesia? And also you mentioned about Patimban just now.
I think as a huge archipelagic nation, port facility is very important for Indonesia. And as I said, for now, we are focusing on Patimban port development. And Japanese companies would like to make Indonesia as one of the production hubs as well as export base of the region. And in order to enhance export competitiveness of this country, development of port facility, particularly Patimban port, is very, very important.
Okay, so what is the future plans for Patimbans in the future? And is there any Japanese companies that are already interested to maybe build or maybe invest in Patimban in the future?
Well, Japanese companies as well as Japanese government are focusing on not only the construction of the Patimban port, but operation of the port as well. And as of December 17th, a company called PICT, Patimban International Car Terminal, funded by a Japanese company, started its operation and started the export of vehicles manufactured in Indonesia. And the aim is to export 500,000 units of vehicles annually in the next several years' time. So we are having a very big picture in cooperation with Indonesia.
Okay, so that's true Patimban, yeah?
Yes.
Which is quite a lot of units right there.
Yes.
Okay, moving on to the trade relation between Japan and Indonesia. How's it been going so far, Your Excellency?
Well, I think our relationship between Japan and Indonesia have been evolving around economic cooperation. And as I identified, a very big investment in the energy sector as well as auto sector. And also, as we see increasing number of investment from Japan, trade between our two countries have been prosperous. But I think we can do more. Indonesia is a growing country. The population is increasing by 3 million. And as I said, it can be a production hub of Japanese companies. So I'm sure that we will have more prosperous investment and trade relationship between our two countries in the near future.
Okay, do you see the numbers will grow in 2022?
Well, I don't really know. Again, it all depends on the how fast we can bring the COVID-19 pandemic under control.
Okay. Moving on, Your Excellency, if we look at the relation between Indonesia and Japan, it has been going for about 64 years now. So what is the main focus next year or 2022?
Well, 2022, Indonesia is the host country of G20, and there will be a lot of interactions between our two countries. And also, in the year 2023, ASEAN chair is held by Indonesia, and that coincides with the 65th anniversary of Japan-Indonesia relationship, and also 50th anniversary of Japan-ASEAN relationship under the Indonesian presidency. So 2 years in a row, we have a great opportunity to enhance our bilateral cooperation. And we'd like to see tangible result, not only in the economic field, but also political and security area as well.
Okay, with over 64 years of relation and with the current trade going on, the current investment that are being made, so how do you see the future of relation between Japan and also Indonesia?
I think it's very promising. We have many things in common. We are archipelagic nations, maritime nations, a lot of things in common. As I said, our relationship has evolved around economic cooperation, but political and security cooperation will become all the more important as we see very fragile security atmosphere in this part of the world. And for example, maritime security cooperation is a common agenda for us. So I'd like to see, again, a tangible result out of our cooperation in political and security field as well.
Okay. Your Excellency, you've been here for about over a year now. So what is your role in strengthening the relation between Indonesia and also Japan in the nearest future?
Well, I came here in the middle of January, so less than a year have passed. But because of the COVID-19 pandemic, maybe 3-4 months were wasted during my stay here. But as ambassador, I would like to reach out to younger generation of Indonesian people because younger generation are the basis of our future relationship. And that's why I'm trying to reach out to younger generation by putting so many posts in the Instagram.
Okay, so I see that you're very, very active on Instagram and you post about your daily lives as an ambassador on Instagram. So maybe for the last question, is there any closing statement or something that you would like to say for the generations of Indonesia?
Well, I think Japan, Indonesia, we have common future. And unfortunately, Japan is a rapidly aging society with smaller number of children. But Indonesia is full of young people and the increasing population. So our situation is very much complementary. So I'm sure that we have brighter future for both Japan and Indonesia as long as we cooperate together and working together. Thank you very much.
Brighter future together, yeah?
Yes,
of
certainly.
course. Thank you very much for your time, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Terima kasih banyak.
Terima kasih. Dan demikian wawancara eksklusif kami, CNBC Indonesia Beyond Business.